Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I am glad that you're here. Welcome to Divine Feminine's Growth and Development reading for this week. It can resonate for you at any time, past, present, or future on the timing. Also keep in mind that we all have free will to change the outcome of any reading at any time for any reason. Then we would just get blessings or karma accordingly, and then we would just have to deal with it or not. So how are y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing well. So there's a lot going on under the surface. I think y'all are feeling it. I think y'all are aware of it. And I think that there might be an element of stress in the Divine Feminine Collective. But let's see what this is about. I mean, I sort of been kind of feeling it too, but I've not been focusing on it. I've just completely been distracting myself from that feeling of anxiety that is beneath the surface, that I can sense it, but I don't know like exactly what. Reconsider. Listen to your intuition in the reverse and recovery. So there's something that your intuition is telling you that you're ignoring, Divine Feminine. And it's something concerning your recovery. So we're definitely going to be looking at that. I can definitely feel like that's probably going to resonate with me too. And then we have perfect timing. Look for a sign and be assertive. Well, it's perfect timing. You'll see a sign now. And whenever this thing happens, it's perfect timing. You need to be assertive. You need to say what you think and feel and believe. There's a little bit of anxiety associated with this card. Yeah. All right, so this is like two separate things here. This is two separate messages. So what is it that the Divine Feminine Collective needs to reconsider about the recovery that they're ignoring, that we're ignoring? Page of Cups reversed with the Queen of Swords reversed. So this is definitely not anything a true Divine Feminine would act like. So this is saying that the Karmic Feminine is not listening to their intuition. They're behaving badly. And the Karmic Feminine is being called to reconsider, because this whole thing is happening for their recovery that they're avoiding. They don't want that shit. The Page of Cups in the reverse is someone who ignores their intuition. They're overly sensitive. They're not friendly. They're not nice. Page of Cups in the reverse they're very immature. They could be young or old, but they're very immature. And this is someone who does all kinds of nasty shit, especially with verbally, with lies, with deceit, with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. But they're unapologetic about the shit that they say. They either refuse to apologize and continue the behavior, or they apologize all the time and the behavior remains unchanged. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is a heartless, cruel, cutting, calculated bitch that doesn't have any boundaries, that will do and say anything. This is someone who is very adept at stalking and manipulation. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is someone who is not independent. They're not experienced. They're not realistic. They're not witty. They're nasty. And this person lacks objective decision-making skills. And this is a karmic person who is unable to clear away everything that doesn't serve them. And they're not seeing the humor in this situation. They're not seeing where it's good for them. But the divine is calling the karmic feminines to reconsider that this is happening all for your highest good. So stop trying to keep it from falling apart. Let it go. It's over. Page of Cups reversed. What are the karmics not sorry about? Three of Wands. Oh, they're scheming. They're making plans for the future. Still not wrapping up their karmic cycles. They're looking for loopholes. Because the karmic doesn't want to see the truth. They're blinding themselves to the truth. And the truth is that they're not sorry. And they're just going to keep being blind and scheming unapologetically and immaturely. Okay, then. Well, you just go on with your bad self. But y'all are in the dark. Y'all have always been in the dark. Y'all are going to be spending a lot of time waiting with that Three of Wands. Longer you want to be waiting around, standing blinded to the truth that you're just resisting your spiritual growth and ascension. Okay, then. Queen of Swords reversed. Because the karmic feminine definitely needs to be in recovery. Yeah. The stalker, the gossiper, the slanderer, the Page of Swords reversed. Yep. Because they're sad. They have guilt, regret, and remorse now. Because they've been released. They weren't sorry before they're let go. When they're released, that is when the karmics are truly remorseful. But that doesn't mean they've learned their lesson. That just means they're getting further into their darkness, their codependency, getting further into their fears, secrets, illusions, lies. Yeah, because as much as these karmics try to front with whatever they're putting on the surface, below the surface, that's all they want is the handout. That's all they want is the money. Secrets, fears, illusions, lies. This person will do anything as long as there's something that can be put in their hand that's tangible. All right. So, all divine counterparts coming into union, just know that the karmics will be stalking. They will be watching. They will be trying to find you. They will be gossiping. They will be slandering. They will be doing all kinds of manipulation from behind the scenes and hollering and all kinds of bullshit. Just for you to be aware. But it ain't gonna do them any good. Because it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. And the reason why this person's like this is because this person has been afraid of not having money and not having protection since day one, because this is the dynamic of their family. This is all their ancestors know. That fear of that financial lack. And that kind of behavior doesn't do anything to add to anyone's self-value and self-worth. And whenever someone's self-value and self-worth is eroded, they do things that they shouldn't be doing. Like cheating, like lying and manipulating for money, like prostituting themselves for money, and not having a care in the world. What's the perfect timing for? Well, yeah, that's not for the perfect timing, but it's an unwise choice for the karmics to be menacing on the sacred union of the divine counterparts, but they're going to be hating it. So everyone in their high vibrations, just learn what you can from this situation and just review everyone's motives, because there's a lot of bullshit going on with this Five of Swords. There's a lot of malicious, hateful shit going on. And it's because people want to come out of poverty and for poor physical health. They want to stop being afraid of having fears around money. This is just all about money. It's disgusting. So the karmics are still in this petty, low vibrational energy, playing mind games, wanting to win at all costs. What's perfect timing? Look for a sign and be assertive. Perfect time, look for a sign and be assertive for divine feminine growth and development. What's that about? The Dreamer. That's the Fool card. It's time to take a leap of faith, to follow your dreams. Unexpected opportunities are coming up and it's the perfect time for it. Could be dealing with an Aries or an Aquarius. What's the Fool card? Eight of Cups. You're either moving on or this Aries or Aquarius is moving on and moving forward, having spiritual and emotional growth, leaving a situation for something more meaningful, because underneath the Eight of Cups is the King of Cups, because they love you. The King of Cups comes up in the upright. So this person is trustworthy and compassionate, respected and cultured. You can open your heart and mind to those around you. You could be receiving from some trustworthy and heartfelt advice, but this could just be someone that's in love with you, Divine Feminine. This could be a friend, a special, like, soul family friend, like soul tribe friend that is like soul family, but is your friend, is what I'm trying to say. Like, this could be an onion of different experiences. But the perfect time has come for this Aries, for this Aquarius, for this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in high placements to come and tell you how they feel. What else is perfect timing? Look for a sign. Be assertive. Please and thank you. So, this King of Cups has left one situation, like a marriage or something, or a long-term relationship that was not fulfilling for them. And they'll be approaching you, Divine Feminine. It is the perfect timing to take that leap of faith to follow your dreams. Yep. Knight of Fire. The King of Cups has taken action. You can trust this person. There is a sudden event that needs immediate attention for them. Time is of the essence. Hopefully they're thinking things through carefully. They're passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. But this is an energy you can trust. What does the Divine Feminine need to be assertive about? I believe part of it's about communication. Yeah. Three of Cups. A celebration. It's time to have fun. Wedding, graduation, birth announcement, or something. It's just time to have fun. This is celebrating new love. It's time to be assertive about having this fun. What else does the Divine Feminine need to be assertive about? The Star. King of Cups, King of Fire. Someone who's deep in their emotions, and someone who is deep in their fire energy. They're motivated. To take action now. The Divine Masculine is focused. They're communicating with vision. They're taking advice from someone creative and taking action. And Divine Feminine, y'all need to be assertive with having fun and celebrating. And be assertive with focusing on the happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. So, when this person takes action very soon, be assertive. They want to heal the situation. They're sorry. So if y'all divine feminines have any grudges against your divine counterpart, I urge and encourage you to really go within and really heal that. Because they're coming. And I hope that you can have faith in it. That you can trust in this situation to just completely be happy and inspired and healing together. This is a very, very healing relationship, a very healing connection. So, we've got Aries, Aquarius, and Aquarius really heavy, as well as all the water signs and all the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Heavy on the fire, heavy on the water. Passion and emotion. Spirituality and desire. Some of your divine counterparts might actually still be legally married. They're leaving. That divorce is in motion. Give them grace for finally making the right choices instead of giving them shit. Well, if you're still fucking married, I don't know what you're fucking doing here. Your divine masculine has grown spiritually and emotionally. So, really, I just urge and encourage y'all to just clean slate with this person when they come back. That's what they want. And that's what they deserve. A clean slate. No grudges. No bullshit. No scabs being peeled and picked off. Some of your divine masculines might not even tell you everything. They might just tell you what's required. Don't be greedy. Just work with it, because more will come out later. They will feel more comfortable later. They're putting their all into this communication. This communication has been the toughest thing for them to do. So just, divine feminine, take a step back and just try to put yourself in the shoes of the divine masculine. These divine masculines, they're used to silencing themselves for the greater good of others, to a fault, to their own detriment. These are close familial ties. So that has like major weight on someone's emotional being. Give them grace. They know they fucked up. That's why they're coming back to talk about this. This is them manning up. So, don't y'all divine feminines go and throw it in their faces that they're still married and so that they just need to fucking do something else until they're actually not married. Like, I I really feel like these divine masculines sort of need your help to get divorced. Are you willing to help them? They don't want to ask you for their help because it's codependent. They have a true need. And their true need is they've got all these children that need cared for. And the karmic feminine isn't going to be able to do that job. Because the karmic feminine is most likely going to be somewhere by themselves for their safety and protection, and for the safety and protection of these children. So these emperors have an extremely unique situation. They and this is like extremely codependent, but they really need the divine feminine to step in to take care of their children through this transition, because really the children are the most vulnerable in this situation. I don't care if it's one child or if it's 5 children or more. These divine masculines have children. Most of them have more than one. And the more children you have, the more upsetting a divorce situation is. So, while the situation may be less than ideal for y'all divine feminines, the obstacles have been cleared. For the most part. So, do you want this brand new beginning in love? It's stable, it's solid, it's dependable. It's something you can trust. But it's going to require your ability to be able to wipe the slate clean. To start all over with this person fresh. Fresh love, fresh eyes, fresh trust. Fresh everything. Because there's unexpected opportunities coming up for you right now. And some of y'all divine feminines that are harboring unforgiveness towards your divine counterparts who weren't acting very divine before, they're coming soon, if they haven't already. If you're truly in the divine feminine energy and you're not full of fear and defensiveness, you can look forward to a lot of happy times ahead. And as soon as this union comes together, you can make positive, optimistic, long-term plans right away, because this isn't, I'm being told that this isn't a normal situation. A twin flame situation is not a normal situation. These are 2 people coming together who are ready to work together, who are ready and willing to put in the equal amount of work on the love and the partnership and the mission. All of it. And you really need to be announcing your celebration and your happiness here as well. Like, actually be celebrating and announcing it too. Don't keep it secret. Let the whole world know that you're experiencing a lot of happy times. Be that lighthouse, that beacon that inspiration, the star. And look, the star with the 3 of Cups. This is 2 cards of fame. You're supposed to be famous, Divine Feminine. Be assertive. I know for me, this really resonates with me because my first dream was to be a singer. I've been singing my whole life. I've been singing since I was old enough to talk. Singing is actually what helped me to stop stuttering when I was a kid. So, I have really not been assertive about making myself seen, known, or public for my talents and abilities. Why? Because I used to be extremely afraid of fame. Because I see all these really talented people in Hollywood getting ruined. And here I was just ruining my life without being famous. So really, I guess it doesn't matter whether you're famous or not. You can ruin your life either way. But what I'm getting is that when you're following your dreams, the dreams of your inner child, you will get all of your wishes granted to you. The star is a wish card. This is about being in the public eye. About being inspiring, innovative, being a healer, being full of hate, hope, and faith. You're meant to shine. It's time to be assertive to shine, Divine Feminine. So whatever your skills, talents, and abilities are, you need to be showcasing them. And I'm talking to myself too. I have a lot of fears surrounding singing, for the public. But as every day goes on, those fears are shutting down and deteriorating and calming down. And that one day soon, I will be confident enough to chase my dreams of being a singer. Please clarify the Fool. The Fool. With the Hanged Man. At the bottom of the deck is Judgment. At the top of the deck is Death. So, clarifying the Fool is the Hanged Man, Judgment, and Death. So, this is saying that this was karmically meant to occur. That it was only a matter of time with this Hanged Man. Pisces energy. Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius. Someone eventually, finally making a judgment, a final judgment to end an unfulfilling relationship / marriage. They've been divinely called to make this decision since before they were born. The Hanged Man. It was always designed for these particular emperors to be hanged up on that tree of life until they get the new perspective that was needed. And the new perspective that was needed is that they didn't see their person clearly. Queen of Wands in the reverse with the Five of Swords. All they saw was what this person wanted them to see. They refused to see the red flags. They didn't want to believe it. They really wanted to believe that the Karmic was their divine counterpart. But it was only a matter of time before these emperors finally become enlightened to make this divine judgment call to end it. At the bottom of the deck is a Knight of Pentacles. At the top of the deck is a Knight of Swords. And I'm going to have that over the Eight of Cups, because these masculines have been needing to leave these karmic situations for a long time, and they took their sweet-ass time doing it. But they should have been in the Knight of Swords energy, but it took them a long time to build up to this Knight of Swords energy. Knight of Swords is the fastest-moving knight in the deck. Usually the Knight of Swords is angry or determined in some way. And Knight of Swords is all about giving truthful and honest information no matter who it hurts. And, you know, it was going to hurt someone because they want to move on. They're searching for something more meaningful. And these masculines have achieved spiritual and emotional growth. And now they're using communication to make the appropriate 3D changes to their lives that they're being called to do here. Yeah. Because they want the Ace of Cups. But at the top of the deck, they got the Ace of Swords in reverse. So the Karmic Feminine, they're just a liar. They're a phony. They're a fraud. And these divine masculines have been rejecting love by ignoring it because they've been manipulated by untruths from the Karmic with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. They've been manipulated by the Karmic's lies and manipulation and spell work here. And for a long time, this new beginning in love has been offered, but it's been in the Hanged Man state here. Then clarifying the King of Cups and the King of Fire, we have the Temperance in the reverse with the Two of Wands. This is telling me two different things. They just can't wait anymore to go down the right path, to make that right choice, because they've seen that the path that they've taken was a path of chaos, a path of restriction, a path of unbalance and unfairness, and just a lot of fighting and a lot of refusal to compromise. And they're tired of dealing with someone who is crazy like that. But the divine masculine is sort of mirroring the Karmic feminine in that energy, because when the Karmic feminine acts up like that, then it triggers the divine masculine in that energy too, that they just can't wait to get the fuck away from them. And they're not being patient about making this decision. They're making it. Period. Knight of Fire. Please clarify the Knight of Fire for divine feminine growth and development. We got 5 of Wands here. 6 of Cups reversed, 5 of Swords, and the upright 10 of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of hate. That Karmic is not giving up. They really, the Karmic does not want this masculine to take this immediate action here. And the Karmic is definitely engaging in a very, very, very ugly confrontation with the divine masculine that is resulting in betrayal, the end, silence. Because the Karmic wanted to win at all costs, to manipulate, to come in between two people very maliciously. Because that's the kind of shit that they've always done their whole life. The kind of shit that they've been exposed to from their ancestors. All they want to do is fight. Because all they are is jealous. They don't feel pretty. They don't feel attractive. That's why they're in the reverse. Empress in the reverse. Yeah. Yeah, with the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. That's all they want is that money. That stability, those provisions. When you take it away, that's justice. Yeah, the Tower in reverse and the High Priestess. They're keeping the secret that they just want everything to stay the same. They want you to continue to not be they want the divine masculine to continue to not be in their power and to continue to invest in them. That's the secret that they're holding back. But we had the High Priestess here. The High Priestess also indicates third-party energies. So, yeah. The Karmic Feminine is actually in love with someone. It's very toxic and very egotistical love. But they are in love with someone that they're not married to. 3 of Cups with the 8 of Pentacles. This has to do with your work. You are to be celebrated through your work. You need to have more fun when you're working. You need to be doing the work of your dreams. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck is Justice in reverse. The top of the deck is the Devil. You're letting your fears about toxic people and toxicity and addictions and devil behavior, all that fear, keep you out of your justice of being celebrated for what you do, for your creativity. So stop being afraid of doing what you do. Follow your dreams passionately. Because you're not being fair to yourself. You're actually keeping yourself stuck in devil energy. Wow. I can't believe. Devil energy is hidden everywhere. And it can be difficult to recognize it. But I'm definitely committed to doing all that I can to eradicating all devil energy in a negative way, one addiction at a time. The Star. I knew that King of Swords was going to come out. But we got the King of Swords, the Magician, and the Lovers with the Star. So we have a Gemini in here. But look, at the bottom of the deck is the Star. Oh, snap. And at the top of the deck is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is someone that you know. You could potentially work with them, but they don't work with you. Like, they could be a coworker that, just, they're in a different department or something. They don't work with you. They don't talk to you. But they want to heal this. The Divine Masculine didn't want to collaborate with you before with this Three of Pentacles. They want to heal this. And how they want to do it is they've manifested love, and now they're coming to say so. To say, hey, you've been really inspiring to me. You've helped me heal. You've helped me to have faith. You helped me to have confidence to speak my mind about my desires. Because these Divine Masculines, they had trouble with speaking their truth. And it's taking everything that they have, all the courage they have within them, to come and speak it to you. Yeah, you're going to have some long conversations about some very toxic, codependent, devilish shit. That was not fair. But you'll also be talking and celebrating at work, or celebrating after work, or celebrating in your work. All of the above. I mean, it's probably all of it. Heavy on the Gemini, heavy on the Aquarius, heavy on the Aries, heavy on Scorpio, heavy on Capricorn. So, your divine counterpart is about to break their silence. Have you forgiven them? You'll know immediately, because if your very first thought is negative when it comes to thinking about your divine counterpart, you still are holding a grudge, and you are in a state of unforgiveness, and your heart chakra is blocked, and your ascension process is stalled. I can promise you that. But if you're in an energy of just going with the flow, and taking this unexpected new opportunity as it comes, and just creatively deal with the challenges as they arise, or you can continue lying to yourself about getting a brand new beginning in love, because this is it. So don't pass it up. You pass it up, you're in the loop of the karmic feminines in the karmic timeline. So don't do it to yourselves. It would be very easy for you to deceive yourself when this person comes to return to offer you this love, if you rejected it because of fear or grudges, and that will put you in the karmic timeline, and it will strip you of your divine feminine energy and title and everything that comes with it. So, just a heads up. I don't want anything like that to happen, but it's my due diligence to tell y'all. All right, so let's focus on healing and close this reading out. So, it is a yes. Your dreams are coming true. Everything you want, it's here. How do you know that this is true? Well, this reading for one, but you can also pray for, dear Archangel Michael, please help me trust my feelings as the accurate barometer of truth. So whatever you feel, that is your truth. If you feel like this person's apology isn't good enough, that they didn't tell you enough, then you're in a karmic energy. If you're feeling as if this person is telling you the truth and they're pouring their heart and soul out to you, and you really, 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 really want to trust it, yes, you can trust it. The answer is yes. The King of Cups here is yes. Open your heart and mind to those around you. This person is trustworthy. They're coming correct. They're coming fast. You don't have to doubt that this is the moment. Stretch. Maybe you just need to get out and get some exercise. I'm going to go out for a walk in a little bit myself. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for staying by my side and motivating me to take excellent care of myself in all ways. Just keep focusing on taking care of yourself. Everything is coming about. Fresh air. I just said go outside for what? Fresh air. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me breathe easier in all ways. Maybe y'all should do some deep breathing meditation exercises. In through the nose. Inhale for 3, hold for 3, out for 3. So you don't give yourself like an asthma attack or something. If y'all have breathing problems. Use your natural healing abilities. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly guiding, encouraging, and supporting my healing work. So you're a healer. So this is a time to use your natural healing abilities to heal this situation equally with this person. You know, because this masculine is coming to take the initiative to heal the situation. So it's only fair for you, Divine Feminine, to be balanced, to be reciprocal, and using your natural healing abilities to heal this connection. Recovery. Some of you are still in a state of recovery. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health. So, you're still focusing on your health and your wellness and your healing, and all of this comes up for you. And if you feel overwhelmed, you can call upon Archangel Raphael for help. Or Yahweh, or Michael, or whoever you want. Dear Archangel Raphael, I ask for your healing help with whatever your situation is. And thank you for your divine healing intervention. You know, Archangel Raphael, like, he has, like, an angelic issued weapon It's sort of like a mace, but he doesn't really use it. Because Archangel Raphael prefers to fight his battles with love. Loving people to death or correction or whatever. Because truly, love and gratitude are the most powerful energies there are, other than a complete enlightenment. Archangel Raphael is heaven's doctor. And he heals people with love. And I got a mental download that so when the fallen angels came to earth, the evil ones, so did the good ones. That's who the 12 apostles were. The 12 apostles were the human versions of 12 archangels. And I was given the download that Luke, the physician, was the physical embodiment of Archangel Raphael, heaven's doctor. He came to earth to be a doctor. And, yeah. So, I obviously can't prove any of this, but that is just a download that I had received. And I also received that my soul and my bloodline is an ancient daughter of Archangel Raphael as Luke. Because when he became human, his name was Luke, the physician. So, and a lot of us light workers, we have had long histories with professions, of caring for others in some kind of way. I used to be a nurse's assistant. I used to work in group homes. I used to take care of the mentally challenged. I used to take care of the elderly, the young, the old, the in-between, the sickly, the mentally handicapped, the physically handicapped. And, yeah, so that really wasn't for me, but I found a different avenue that I can still use my natural healing abilities that I actually enjoy, because I didn't enjoy those lines of work because it was too physically and emotionally demanding, and it fosters and perpetuates codependency on the system, and really, like, as a recovering codependent, that's not a good environment for me, because when I was doing that job, I wasn't taking care of myself. I was sacrificing my personal care needs for others, and nobody should be doing that. We're all recovering here from different traumas, and many of them very compounded. We're dealing with traumas, we're dealing with addictions, and we're just trying to compartmentalize everything. So, things are about to get a little hairy. Things are about to get exciting. but it could potentially give you anxiety and fear, but don't bow to it. Say everything you need to say with truth, with love, with compassion, with honesty. You also need to make sure that your boundaries are clear, but you also need to make sure that you're not being overly defensive with these boundaries, because you're going to have to submit. To your divine counterparts if they come correctly to you. If you're in your divine feminine energy, that's what you'll be doing. Submitting. And letting the two become one. So yeah, they could still be legally married when this happens. But as long as they are following up with closing that out and focused on this new life with you, it should all be gravy. Don't get hung up on technicalities here. Because God says it's the perfect timing. It wasn't perfect timing for us. Because I'm sure there's a lot of fucking complications in the works because there's 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords bullshit going on. So I'm sure that us divine counterparts will be feeling all of that low vibrational energy, and will definitely be tempted to submit to that energy, because that's how the devil's going to try to tempt us into staying in our ego and our fear. They're going to flaunt the very thing in front of you that you've always wanted. And then in the moment, it's going to be like, is this too good to be true? No, the fuck it is not. It is not too good to be true. But it's not exactly the best situation, but y'all can work together to creatively finalize that once and for all. But really, I don't think that very many of these divine masculines can really make it without your immediate help. You're going to have to be ready, willing, and available to be free, to make yourself free and available to help your divine counterpart in ways that they need help in. And it's going to be regarding their children. They got a bunch of them. And their baby mama. They're just so self-absorbed and so immature, so wrapped up within themselves. They can't take care of their children properly. They never did, and now they really aren't, because they're going off the deep end and they're going fucking crazy town. And everyone's being affected. So the children are vulnerable. So really, it's about protection of children. And if you are a true divine feminine, you will want to protect and nurture children, even if they're not yours. Because the void is there. That void is not being filled. So, What are you willing to do? After this conversation, y'all will have a clear picture of like how you're going to work it out. Because I'm sure, no doubt, that everybody's situation is going to be some kind of fucking complicated, that it resonates with this, because it's involving a crazy ass karmic, a marriage, or at least a long-term relationship where finances are so intertwined that it is like a marriage. And there's children involved. So, well, that was definitely a hell of a divine feminine growth and development. It's really fair. It's really balanced too. It was a reading for the karmic feminine, and it was a reading for the divine feminine. Divine feminine to stay on course, maintain course, and a message for the karmic feminine so they can get on the journey, so they can start learning their lessons, so they can graduate into their divine feminineness too. But it's just an opportunity. Not everyone who has the opportunity takes the opportunities. So I guess we'll see which karmics take the opportunities of the gifts that they're being given, the gift of recovery. But, they're going to have to be in isolation to do that, in hermit mode. They're going to have to accept it and really embrace it. If they want anything to change for the better. It's just how it is. And I really don't want to see anyone that has really been focusing on themselves and really doing the work fall off of the divine feminine wheel and go back into the karmic cycles and the karmic trenches. So be careful. All right? Y'all have come so far to let grudges of the past irritate you. When your divine counterpart comes back a changed person, talking about a life and a future in love with you, with stability at some point. But it'll happen very fast, and it'll develop quite fast, and it will be very stable, and there will be longevity to it, as long as y'all both stay in the right energies. Don't go back to toxic ways. Keep staying on the ascension path. So that's what I have for y'all. Thank y'all for supporting my work and my channel and all the ways that y'all do. I really love and appreciate y'all very much. I hope these videos bless, encourage, and inspire you. And my mission statement is in the description box below. If you ever want to know more about me, what I'm all about, what this channel is all about, because I don't want my intentions to be misconstrued. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll talk to y'all soon.